Hello everybody, this is Golden Pincers, and today I will be doing a light novel and anime comparison review on Seirei Tsukai no Blade Dance. This time, I will be comparing episodes 5 through 8 of the anime and volume 2 of the light novels. In case you want to watch my comparison review between episodes 1 through 4 and volume 1, you're gonna click the link on the screen. Be aware that this video will contain spoilers. You have been warned. So, in the end of episode 4, Kamito and Claire took on the militarized spirit, which went insane because of Restia, Kamito's previous contracted spirit. The duo managed to defeat the mad spirit thanks to Kamito's skills of being once the strongest blade dancer and Claire's support. Meanwhile, two new characters had appeared in the end, a red-haired boy and a purple-haired girl, who seemed to be looking for Kamito. Episode 5 starts along with the second arc. Now, before I started watching this second arc, I was hoping for it to be good, of course. However, I still had the fear it would be adapted properly, mostly because the light novel of Blade Dance is extremely detailed, and because of that, it is impossible for a 12-episode anime adaptation to cover 3 volumes with 100% of the details. But, after watching these 4 episodes, I have to say that I am positively surprised by how well it was adapted in just 4 episodes. They still didn't adapt everything, but it was to be expected. They once again kept everything major and important to the story, while keeping a good amount of comedy, character depth, character development, and fan service. The balance of all of this is very good, just like in the first arc. The characters had enough development for us to care about them, the plot progression was there and helped in the character development as well, while revealing more of the backstories, in this case being for Kamito and the purple-haired girl called Fianna, Rei, or Desia. To balance the serious aspects, a good amount of comedy was present, either with fanservice or not. I am very happy because I felt that both types of comedy had an equal amount of presence, just like in the light novel. In that aspect, people who are interested in the anime but aren't big fans of fanservice can't continue watching it. Also, I need to point out that compared to other anime with the ecchi and harem tags, like High School of the Dead, High School DxD, Seirei, and Freezing, the fanservice in Blade Dance is very tame, which helps the viewers to continue watching, including myself. Going back to the story. The first thing we see in episode 5 is a backstory, and I liked how they kept that scene in the beginning. Something that I personally find great about Blade Dance is that instead of waiting 9 to 10 episodes to reveal all the backstories at once and make it a huge mess, a little backstory is shown in each episode. I found this much more appealing and I am able to care for and relate to the characters much sooner. Anyways, the purple-haired girl, Fianna, is revealed to be a transfer student in the Unracial Spirit Academy, the school where all of the other characters are. After some backstory on Fianna when she was younger and met Kamito, the present Kamito meets Fianna once again in Grey Wolf's office. However, Kamito doesn't remember the girl he met in the past, a bit generic on that aspect. What is less generic, however, is that Kamito remembers who Fianna is 2 episodes later, while in other anime of that type, it takes the guy 5 to 6 episodes to do that, if he even remembers, that is. The 3 fight scenes that happen in episodes 7 and 8 were enjoyable, especially the one on episode 7. The animation there was smooth and the movements were precise. I am just a little disappointed with the final fight, mostly because it felt too short and less amazing to me compared to the light novels. Another problem I found was in one of the characters. While until now I had no problems with any of the characters, I found one in this arc, who turns out to be the first villain of the series, Gio Inzaghi. In the light novel, Gio was much more menacing, felt stronger, his backstory was explained a bit better, and I really felt like he posed a threat to the group. In the anime, however, every aspect that made Gio a good first villain was reduced by a lot. Less backstory, less menacing, he felt weaker and less threatening, which is a shame. All of that combined created a much weaker version of the light novel's Gio. That doesn't mean it was bad, just not great. Although, I have to admit that Gio's rape face on episode 8 was priceless. Also, just like with episodes 1 through 4, Episodes 5 through 8 skipped some parts of the light novel. Once again, not anything major. Everything that had to be there in order to understand the story, the characters and the fights were present. I felt a bit sad, however, as they skipped some good comedy and made the action scenes slightly shorter than they originally were in the light novel. It is unfortunate, but they had to do it in order to get to the third volume, where even more interesting stuff happens. A final personal complaint I have is the fact they focus too much time on the bath scene with Fianna, Claire and Kamito. Sure, it was in the light novel and it had the purpose to make Kamito wonder more why Fianna knows his identity, but they could have shortened the rest of the scene in the anime and added that time to make a longer fight. Aside from these, the aspects of the story and characters were still good. My favorite character remains Best Girl, as Restia starts making me more and more interested in her, since she apparently has a new master as revealed at the end of episode 8. Also, although I don't hate Claire, I will admit that she can easily get quite annoying. The music remains incredibly good. I still enjoy the opening and ending themes, and I find the overall soundtrack golden. The voice actors also continue doing their job properly, and despite what I said about Gio, Yoshitsugu Matsuoka, who is also the voice actor of Sora from No Game No Life, Kirito from Sword Art Online, and Sorata from Sakura Sonopen Nakanojo, did an amazing job at voicing Gio. Finally, the art and animation, which is arguably the least good part of the anime. While I still think the character designs are good and the tone of colors is well calculated, the rest is quite bumpy. Sometimes both the art and animation look amazing with a lot of details and fluidity, and sometimes it is the complete opposite, with long still frames and bad detailed backgrounds or faces. To be more precise, for panoramic sceneries and close-up character shots, everything looks fine, and sometimes it even looks amazing. But every so often, during more distant shots, the face of the characters will look distorted and just plain weird. Basically, with both pros and cons, the Blade Dance anime continues its light novel mostly properly, and I am personally satisfied with that. As for episodes 9 through 12, it will cover volume 3, and if things go well, expect a lot of focus on Ellis Farengard, both in backstory and development. So, now everyone, what did you guys think of the second arc of Seirei Tsukai no Blade Dance? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you like more on it? And for the light novel readers, do you think the anime continues to adapt the light novel properly or not? Please let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, I am ending this commentary comparison review. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel, it really means a lot to me. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Everyone, have a golden day.